And here we are.
And here we are.
On this big old round-ass rock.
It's round and it's hard.
But also soft in some place. Well, I guess, is water soft? It's not soft. But it's not solid, for sure. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely not hard. But it's not soft either.
I would say water is soft.
But it's like
it's actually
slimy.
it might be the softest something can be. If you think about it. Because what is...
I guess being a liquid.
Let's name some other things that are soft. Pillow.
Sheep.
Pillow. Sometimes pillows are made out of sheep. So, I mean...
Yeah, wool. Why is me saying sheep so ridiculous?
I just didn't expect you to say a living thing. I expected you to say, like, rug or something.
Well, that's what I was going to say. And then the reason that I think rugs are soft is because they remind me of sheep's wool.
Socks are soft.
Sometimes.
Well, after you wear them for a bit, they get less soft. But when you get a new pair of socks...
That's true. They are soft.
They're very soft.
A nice, a good, like, linen shirt. That's classic.
Yeah. Velvet is soft.
Blankies.
Blankies.
What do you mean, man? Blankies are soft.
So let's do some science here. Why do we consider these objects to be soft, right?
They have a comforting and unimposing texture.
Unimposing is a great word.
It is. Maybe even welcoming, even. Because think about it, when something is solid and like hard and tough.
Right. You don't want
to... It's very unwelcoming.
You wouldn't put the door on top of you as you go to sleep.
You wouldn't sleep with the door on top of you at the sleepover, even though your friend has no blankets for you to use, obviously.
So I think if we're looking, cloth is sort of...
Cloth is soft, for sure.
Cloth is almost... It wants to be a liquid, I think.
But when you take cloth and you put it in... Like, when my socks are wet, I would like to die.
Yes.
So, that being said, I feel like there's got to be, like, there's something that separates...
I think the issue we're running into here is that...
Water and softness.
We're measuring...
Or liquid.
Soft and hard is one axis, and wet and not wet...
Oh, this is like the political compass.
...are sort of... It's not that it's a different axis, it's in a different dimension, and we have no way to compare the relative space between. We haven't found an algebra function that defines that relationship yet. Maybe we will if we eventually solve the Riemann hypothesis or something like that. But for this moment, we don't have the tools to assess this situation properly. But I think it is innate to human nature to say that water is closer to softness than
hardness. Sure, yeah. I think I can agree with that, absolutely.
Now, if water decides to evolve into its next form,
ice
of matter, then we would say ice is actually quite hard. Sometimes.
Well, and then
sometimes ice is soft. Steam is definitely soft.
I might argue that steam is definitely soft.
I think plasma is soft too, right?
Yeah. I think so. It just seems like it would be.
Yeah. I don't really know what plasma is, to be honest. I know, like, blood is plasma.
Oh, is it?
Maybe
I thought there was just plasma in blood.
Oh, maybe that makes more sense. Because you can donate plasma, and that's just like you donate blood to do that.
Right, which sucks because I still can't, like, shoot plasma out of my eyes, like, as like a superpower, like Superman or Cyclops or something.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, like, when I think of plasma, I always think of, like, oh, I've got a photon plasma, so like it's like some sort of laser sci-fi particle. Yeah. It's not, by the way, but
no, it's soft, as we've discovered.
It is soft. Well, but it's like, when it's like a laser, hypothetically, in this sense, a laser is not, it's like a beam of light. So I would still maybe quantify it as being soft. It's definitely not a solid.
Ooh, I don't know if lasers are soft. They might be hard.
I think they might be soft, but they might be kind of prickly. You know what I mean?
Like a rose bush. Or a
sort
cactus.
of.
Cacti have hair, but they also have
it's like
needles.
Big, strong hair.
Yeah. So are cactuses soft?
No, I think they're definitely... Fuck. Depends on how ripe they are. Cactus fruits are soft, for sure.
Is a cactus
we need to make like a political
ripe?
Compass. Yeah, cactus make fruit. And
You're telling me they
soft.
turn yellow like bananas?
No, I think they're actually pink, like cactus pears. Yeah.
That's
not
right,
every
man.
cactus has fruit, but there are like specific cactuses that flower and they have fruits, and you can get cactus fruit.
I want a cactus that bears fruit.
I would,
The fruit
if
of
you
human
haven't
hand.
eaten it, which it sounds like you haven't, I would compare it most similarly to like a dragon fruit. It's got a lot of seeds in it.
I don't know if I've ever had a dragon fruit either.
You know the big like fireball looking shit from Pikmin? It's like the plant, and it like kind of, the petals like sort of like
big
like it looks like if
fireball
you-
looking shit.
if you stacked like flowers on top of it, like, you know, a flower has, you know, we'll say 5, 6
I'm
petals.
familiar with flowers, yeah.
Right. If you stacked a bunch of flowers on top of each other so that the petals were like all kind of like they almost look like scales, I guess, if you were like stacking them on top of each other.
What are you saying, man?
If you stacked a bunch of flowers on top of each other, if you looked at it from the side, like all of the petals not lining up on the side would almost look like scales.
And this is an enemy in Pikmin?
No, it's a fruit in Pikmin 3. It's a real fruit. You can eat it.
Oh,
it's a dragon fruit.
yes, I know. I've seen dragon fruit in Pikmin 3.
Oh, okay.
I thought,
Yes,
okay, never
sorry.
mind. Whatever.
I'm just saying, like, it looks like scales. Like the spines of a dragon fruit.
I know what a dragon fruit looks like. I haven't eaten one.
Well, okay, so I'm just trying. I didn't know. I wasn't sure.
Jesus, man.
And they're definitely hard, for sure.
Welcome back to the show. I didn't have anything to say after that.
That's okay. Hey, guys.
Dude, I
It's good to
want to
be here
get arrested with
Monday.
you so bad.
Why would you open up with that?
Because I've been
What are we getting
thinking about
arrested
it.
for? You've been thinking about getting arrested.
Well, I was thinking about what we would do if we got arrested together.
I think it's more like, what would we have done to get arrested?
No, it's all we don't see fucking Andy Dufresne's crime in the movie. It's all about what happens after. That's where the interesting story comes true.
But like, what if you have like a really cool crime? Like sure,
what?
getting arrested is really easy. Like, we could just go up on the
Like
street
downloading
and
a
start
car.
beating up some guy, and like we probably got our butts kicked, but we started the fight, so we would go to jail. Or we could like steal something super obviously. We could
Steal
loiter.
something obviously.
Well, you know, like you have to. Stores are instructed to not not follow or try and stop shoplifters if it's like under a certain amount of goods that you're stealing in monetary value. So we have to like very obviously take something very expensive
Yeah, we'll walk into Kay's
for us to be
jeweler
reprimanded.
and we're give us your biggest diamond. We have a crowbar.
And a gun
We don't have a gun.
shoots water.
Guns are
But I filled it with
expensive,
pee.
which is why, and we're
Guns are
not rich
expensive.
because that's why we want the diamond.
That's why we're robbing the jewelry store.
We want the biggest diamond. We want the Chaos Emerald.
We're gonna
Rouge
cut
the
it in
Bat
half
told
and
us you had one.
We're gonna embed it in our foreheads.
Like Lil Uzi Vert.
Then he can never talk smack to me ever again.
You got beef with Lil Uzi Vert?
I just
He was
don't like
talking
his music.
smack to you?
Not like at me specifically. Just generally, and I happen to pick up on it.
Like in one of his songs?
It's hard being an empath, man. It's okay. We can move on.
Okay,
Life
but
is tough.
I'm saying, okay, you know, Andy Dufresne's life is so fucking boring before he gets arrested, which is why we don't see any of it.
Right.
So imagine, like, I think we fucking, the best bits come out of, you know, sort of spur of the moment.
Being in jail.
So when you're in, I think us in the back of a police cruiser, our hands behind our back in handcuffs, those bits go crazy. I don't know what they look like.
That might be the greatest episode of the podcast that we ever do.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Hey, officer, you mind if can we set up back here really quick? Are
Yeah.
you cool with that? Instead of getting like a last meal, can we, shoot
Well,
the
we're
shit
not going
back
to be
here?
killed.
Well, depends on what we do.
We're not going to get killed.
We could murder a healthcare CEO.
Luigi's not going to get killed.
People want him to be killed, though.
Yeah, healthcare CEOs.
Right, exactly.
No one else.
So I'm just saying, like we could do something that, incites the government to want to kill us.
I don't even think the employees of United Healthcare would be mad if he was set free. I think they probably dislike the CEO as much as he did.
Probably. Yeah, we should...
I haven't seen the Glassdoor approval rating of the CEO, but I would imagine it's pretty low.
Probably sitting at 1.
Yeah. Out of 1.5 million.
100. Yeah, 1.5 million. Big number. Well, hey, if we don't want to get caught, we could, I don't know, hang out on like an island or something.
What are you talking about?
Well, if we wanted people to just like avoid, we could commit a crime and then we could hide out on maybe.
No, I don't want to do that.
Island.
That's so fucking lame. I don't want to escape to Brazil like the Nazis.
Yeah.
I want to go to jail and I want to rough it up with some bodybuilders and some gangsters and some trappers.
I think bodybuilders typically go to jail. They just go to people go to jail and then they get jacked because they have nothing to do.
No, you get all those muscles and you become a danger to society. Okay. And then they throw you away because of your
they put you in the
ability to steal,
rip a car in half,
and do stuff like that. Yeah, it's like a preemptive measure.
It's kind of not cool. Well, I guess I'm glad I'm not that jacked then.
So we're in the slammer. The prison yard. We would fucking run the prison yard. I'd be like the guy who can get all the trinkets. Like I have the Nokia cell phone that talks to
of course.
Fucking
the outside.
The outside. I have a guy. His name is Jeff Andonats. Or something like that. His name is
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Unrelated.
And you would be like, you could boss the people around. Like you're not strong. You're weak and frail and stuff. But you would make friends with all of the strong people and you would use them to do your bidding, Like someone steps to us and you'd be like, no library
Goons,
time for
get him.
That guy next week,
Yeah, right. And then I would be like, guards, seize him.
No, we're in the prison. The guards are not doing our bidding.
No, my guards, not the prison guards. We've already established. If I'm going to be the boss, man, I'm going to be talking like I'm British royalty from 700 years ago.
I think that's a bad idea. That's a really
I've just always wanted to say guards seize him, okay? Come on. If I've got guys under my command and they're going to do what I say, if someone is misbehaving, they're going to get the guards.
If you talk like a douchebag, no one's going to respect you. You need people to respect you.
Well, what if it's other people who are also super hilarious?
People in prison are not hilarious. Famously.
Oh, come on. There's got to be some good, funny guys in there.
Okay, Morgan Freeman. That's about it.
Okay, well, we could end up in prison with Morgan Freeman.
I don't think he's going to end up in prison.
He walked into the prison yard and,
I don't know.
Okay. Morgan Freeman has not been to prison.
In that movie, he was.
Okay, so, yep, you're right.
He's the only person who has been close enough to prison that is also funny.
I feel like that's not true.
Has John Mulaney been to prison? He did cocaine.
No, I don't think
Surely
so.
He's been to prison, at least for a day or something.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it is weird that
I
that's
also
just
don't really think
super
he's that
public
funny,
knowledge. I think he's kind of funny. He's not the funniest person I've ever seen, but he's kind of funny.
I think his shtick is just too formulaic,
Oh my God.
And I go
Lock
around
me up in a
talking like
cell.
this.
These two boys, Jackson and Henry, they rule the prison yard. Guards, seize him. Yeah, no, come on, that'd be awesome.
I used to pay Jackson in spare cigarette boxes for my ramen noodles. I was turning into Gilbert Godfrey at the end there. I don't know what's going on.
For my ramen. Oh. Yeah,
Jackson Bart, I used to pay.
I used to pay him in cigarette boxes.
Yeah.
Dude, we could just do impressions on the prison yard. People would love us. Maybe that's it. Maybe there are no funny guys in prison, and we can set the precedent. We could be the court jester.
Yeah, I think we would fucking sweep the deck with John Mulaney. If there's a comedy sort of competition, John Mulaney's also in jail, and we're there as well.
Is Morgan?
We're not good at basketball, but we can fucking.
I can shoot.
Push him off a ceiling.
I can't really dribble.
Roof.
What?
I meant the roof.
We stick him to the ceiling like he's Spider-Man, and then we pull him down.
These two podcasters, they taped me to the ceiling.
Duct tape they used. It had pictures of ducks on it. It was
I haven't
really
done
cute.
cocaine in years.
Approximately 1.
I'm a nice guy, okay? I don't know why why is he back in jail?
Maybe he did it again. The anti-aging process, or I guess the aging process that John Mulaney went through when he got clean. Because the whole time I remember seeing him, and he's like young, and he's like, yeah, guys, it's me, I'm John Mulaney. He's on stage and whatever. And then it comes out, and then I see, we'll say like a year, 2 years later, I see him back on stage, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, he's talking
that
to Theo
cocaine was
Von,
like a
and
miracle
he
drug.
has gray hair and shit.
Well, he aged like 10 years in like a year.
Yeah.
So I think once we get old, we should just start doing cocaine.
Okay. I mean, that's definitely like a pathway that you can take in life.
And then we could maybe like corner that market in the prison and be like, hey guys, you'll look the exact same that you do now when you get out if you just do cocaine every day.
These two thugs, they ran the cocaine business in prison. Large amounts of cocaine. To the ground.
I kept watch from the ceiling while they taped me there. Poor John.
He's not poor. He's rich. He's got Netflix
very
specials,
wealthy,
man.
Very wealthy. And he kind of did us a favor. Our most viewed episode is about John Mulaney.
But he didn't do us shit, man.
He's an icon. People like him.
I would gouge his eyeballs out if given the chance.
With your thumbs.
I didn't say with my thumbs. Why would I do it with my thumbs? I don't want to touch him.
I don't know. It was making me think. I just finished. I finished watching Squid Game. Like the whole thing.
Why?
Well, because I was like, oh, that was like a notable show for a really long time. I should watch it. I saw season 1 when it came out, obviously, but season 3 just like finished releasing. I think like a week or 2 ago.
Don't people say it's dog shit?
I thought it was all right.
Okay, so that means it's like not interesting at all.
No, I think it's like the direction that they went with the end is very unsatisfying. But the first 3, there are 6 episodes in the season. The first 3 episodes of season 3 are all really good. And then the last 3 are just kind of like, eh.
I don't believe that, but
okay. You don't have to, I guess. You can watch it for yourself.
I'm not going to, man. I'm not going to watch
you don't have to.
Fucking beta slop put out by goddamn Netflix Corporation.
I think it's pretty good, but yeah. But anyway,
it's just another form of fucking below. It's like Below Deck. You see that reality TV show where it's a bunch of people who just work on a yacht that gets like rented out by like super rich people, and then they like the captain is like
their lives.
The captain is like, we're gonna run this boat well, and then the crew is like, yes, captain, and then they're like,
Yes, we will.
These rich people are annoying. And then the crew has like sex with each other. And that's the whole show.
Oh, so it's like Love Island. Cool.
Except they're on a boat. Which I guess a boat is a
okay,
kind
so
of
it's
island.
like Love Boat. It's like a man-made island, and it moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have to make dinner for annoying people who want to go to Malta.
It's not like a reality... Like, Squid Game is not a reality TV show. I hope.
It kind of is at this point. If you're on season 3 of the psychological thriller, that's what it becomes, right? It's like The Walking Dead. You like hope for your favorite fucking guy to still be alive at the end.
Well, but it's like not... I mean, I guess so.
I remember I had a friend who loved Walking Dead, and he was so fucking mad that his guy died. And it was and it's all he would talk about for like months and months on end.
Can you believe they killed him?
And it's just like, man.
And it's like, yeah, I can.
Don't you know that like fucking Mario exists? We could talk about how awesome Mario is.
You just love Mario because you have him in your hands.
He's in my hands and I have him. Can you judge me? Mario is the most.
I think it's good.
He's the most beautiful man ever created.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Mario's the most recognizable brand in the world.
No, it's got to be Pokemon. It's got to be Pikachu.
No, it's Mario, man.
No way.
When they did a survey of people all over the world, they said, who do you recognize? And they had a big list. It was like fucking Mickey Mouse and Pepsi Man and Mario. Everyone picked Mario, bro. It's well documented. Everyone knows Mario. He's the Italian plumber who's never done any actual plumbing. And his mustache is beautiful. We don't know what oils he uses to keep that in tip-top shape.
Yeah.
And he jumps on the Koopas.
Whoa.
What do you mean, whoa? It's what he does.
I just never really thought about it. He kind of like, he jumps on the Koopas and the Goombas, and he jumps on the Koopa, and he, like, when you jump on the turtle, it first like boots them out of the shell, and then they're wearing like the white tank top. So you've essentially just like kicked their house off of them, and then you throw it at them. It's kind of fucked up.
But in Mario World, they throw it back at you.
Right, and then also simultaneously, like, the Koopa's like, I'm over it, let's go, like, go-karting. And then, like, all their beef is resolved.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you get a big sponsorship deal from, Wario Oil to go to fair. Mario's big racing company, you can't pass that up, man.
No, definitely not.
But Mario is more well-known than anything, dude. Even Pikachu, bro. If you show my parents Pikachu, they don't name it. They have no idea what the fuck that is.
No way.
They know Mario.
Do they know what Mario is?
100%.
Really?
Absolutely, they know Mario. My mom grew up playing Mario. She would go over to her friend Denise's house, and they would play NES until, 2 in the morning.
Until the latest time they ever stayed up. 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay. I could believe you. I just feel like it's not true.
My grandparents definitely could not name Pikachu, but they could definitely name Mario.
What?
100%. Yeah.
I don't think my grandparents could name either.
No, you're stupid. They can name Mario.
I don't think so.
Because imagine, put yourself in the shoes of someone who's 90 years old, and you're watching...
My feet hurt, and I'm tired.
My feet hurt, I'm tired, I have arthritis, and my Social Security does not currently pay for my mortgage. And I'm watching CSI Miami, and the commercial comes on, okay? First commercial, it's all of these weird Japanese space rats with electricity, and there's a fire dragon, and it goes, Pokemon DX, Super Ultra, the new anime! Whoa! Buy the cards! $1 million.
Right. Okay, all right. So
and then the next commercial after that.
One moment.
No, I'm not done yet. The TV moves fast.
I'm recovering
from
the brain aneurysm that I just had as my 90-year-old self. Okay, and I've gotten up off the floor back in my chair. I'm ready to listen again.
And then the next commercial that comes on is like, you can play as Mario in the new Mario World game for Wii. Which one do you think is a little bit more memorable to the 90-year-old?
Probably the second one, for
Probably
sure.
Mario, I think we would agree.
Although it wasn't, brain aneurysm inducing, so maybe there's no,
That's what I'm saying. I think
memory.
Old people will look at fucking space animals and shit, and they're like, I don't know what the fuck that is, dude. That's like some weird, it's some Gen Z shit. But Mario's universal. Everyone knows what a plumber is.
And everyone looks at Mario and they're like, that guy's wearing overalls and he has a mustache. He must be a plumber.
I can relate to that.
He couldn't be anything else.
I have an uncle who kind of looks like Mario. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I don't have one, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
You do. You just don't know it.
What?
Everyone has an uncle that looks like Mario.
No.
Yes.
I only have 3 uncles and none of them look like Mario.
Oh, no one's told you about the 4th uncle.
The
secret 4th uncle.
You're right.
Some people run away from their families and they never.
I promise you though, I don't think, especially if I asked my dad's mom, my grandma, she wouldn't know. She doesn't fucking know anything. Like that's not. She knows information about the world, but like she does not know.
I think Mario is a key
culture.
piece of information about the world.
I don't disagree with you. I promise you she does not know.
I disagree 100%.
Okay.
I think
my other grandma, my mom's mom, I think she might get both. I think she would know who Pikachu is, and I think she would know who Mario is. My dad's mom, she doesn't know. I promise.
I have an aunt who thinks Facebook is like an actual spawn of the devil, and I think she might know who Mario is.
Is this isn't her name Candy?
Candy? No.
No, okay.
She's not not from a trailer park.
No, I know. I feel like I remember you telling me a story about your one aunt who's like crazy. That I presume probably this aunt.
Maybe they're all crazy. I don't know.
What can I actually? Yeah, maybe you can tell me another time.
They all have like weird, fucked up names though.
Well, that's why I feel like I remember it being something like that, but maybe it's not.
No, I don't have an aunt named Candy.
Aunt Candy.
I don't think my grandparents get there in 1971.
Right.
I mean, what was the most popular baby name back then? It was probably like Dorothy or
probably
some
fucking
shit.
Mario.
It's not Mario. Mario could be the biggest name though. Because we're the generation that loves Mario because we had him in our hands so much and we had him.
Right. And we have the brand new Nintendo Switch 2 with Mario.
With Mario on it. And when we get to having kids, I bet there's a lot of people who would name their kid Mario, Especially after this Luigi guy did a bunch of good work.
I think they're probably going to name him Luigi then.
No, but they want to, it's like...
he's been in the shadows.
You want to keep the government from understanding that you're like part of the revolution.
Do I want my kid to be decent at everything, or do I want my kid to have the sickest high jump of all time? I'm picking Luigi. That's easy. Easy. He's going to the NBA. My kid, Luigi Gleason, it sounds so wrong, is going to be the star white boy of the NBA.
Yeah, right.
And he's going to have a fabulous mustache.
Do you know if you're over 7 feet tall, that you have like a 7% chance of getting in the NBA?
That's crazy.
Tall people know how to play basketball. It's just in their genes. I don't know. They just understand it.
Maybe I should get that surgery that like enhances your height by.
You get like the metal stilts in your knees or whatever. Yeah. They do have to break your bones for that.
They do, and also you can like never run ever again.
Yeah.
So I think I'm good, but
Ishowspeed.
I'm not like that short. No,
he loves running too much.
Well, and I mean it's in his name, man. He is speed. He is actually like crazy athletic.
Yeah, there's that video of him racing like an actual like Olympic 100-meter dash person or whatever,
and he loses like barely.
He loses by like a pretty wide margin, but.
I don't know that I would say that.
I would say that. And I have run before.
Being pretty close.
Which makes me an
I have also run
source.
before.
Yeah, but you run in like a sissy way.
What? Fuck you. Why?
You run with your arms out like this. This is how you run, like Princess Peach.
I can't believe you would ever deface my image like that.
Every time I've seen you run, it's with like a purse because you're stealing it from some poor old lady.
Hey, first of all, if I were to steal anything, I would put it in a big burlap sack with a giant money stamp on it. Second of all, I would not do that.
And you would wear the ski mask and stuff.
I would wear the ski mask and like the black beanie.
Y'all don't know, but
I'd be wearing like
off camera, Henry rocks the shiesty every day.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm still trying to find ops, though. No one wants to be my op. Off camera, I'm a totally different guy.
Knocking on every door in the hood. Hey, do you want to be my op this year?
And I've got like a big ass grin. I'm like, hey, man.
Hey, so
you want to be ops?
I live like over like down the street, and I was just wondering, like, I don't know. I'm just like looking for some ops. It's like it could be fun.
Yeah, like, do you want to be one of my ops?
We could have a shootout later.
Yeah, or like I'll throw toilet paper on my house or like on your house, then you can throw it on mine, and then, like all graffiti your entire, front yard. It'll be awesome.
You could drive by my house and like my bedroom is the one
bullet holes in my
door.
the
front, so you can just shoot through the window and you'll probably hit me.
And that actually is true. This is the front of my house over here. So hey, any of my ops find out, show up.
Well, they won't. You're telling them. It's not that they find out. You're going out of your way to...
Well, if they find out where I live, it's still, I don't...
Well, you're going to tell them.
Know.
That's part of it.
You can already tell. Look, there's already been some bullet holes in this...
Those are not bullet holes. Those are like
bullet holes. That's
carpenter
true.
ants, man.
No, my mom just put the sheets in the dryer, and it didn't... Or the curtains in the dryer, and it didn't go well.
But yeah, man. Dude, I was thinking about Gamefly. You remember Gamefly?
I do.
Where
How the fuck were you thinking about Gamefly?
You can rent games and shit.
Yeah, and they'd mail them to you, and then you have to send it back.
Yeah. Or if you wanted to buy the game because you liked it, you could get it at a discount.
Well, sometimes.
I looked up Gamefly, still doing it to this day. And they do movies.
No way. Really?
Which is especially weird to me, because like movies are like,
they're out.
Who has a Blu-ray player? You know what I'm saying?
I would actually kill to have a Blu-ray player again.
But we don't, like it's so, that media is so readily available on like, you can stream it on, Vlimbly or whatever.
Jizmax or whatever.
Jizmax. You can stream it on DoorDash,
It's just like now that we're back to every subscription like streaming service also just has a tier where you're paying, but now they have ads. Like it is just cable. And
Gamefly
also a
doesn't
lot of
have
the
ads,
time,
bro.
Oh, I know they don't. And also if you bought a movie on Gamefly, you could just keep it. Obviously, if you're renting it, you got to return it. But like, physical media does not have ads, and also you own it. And it's in your hands like Mario, so it'll never go away.
What happens if you just don't return it? Do they show up?
Probably get sued, I assume.
Do they send Jehovah's Witness to your house to terrorize you for the next 3 months?
That would actually be the best, pettiest way to get back at someone ever.
They subscribe to a gay porn magazine on your address.
They have it shipped to your house.
Yeah.
My stepdad was saying he was going to do that. He was like, Henry, I'm going to send all sorts of weird magazines to your new apartment, and I'm going to put your name on it, but I'm going to put your address and the apartment right next to you.
Yeah.
So that they get all the deliveries, and you have to, they're going to walk over and be like, hey, is this yours? And I was like, that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah. And it's like the old porno VHSs that are you have to keep them in leather cases.
Why?
You don't know what I'm talking about. Because there were laws about this shit.
Right.
And laws matter, as we know, because we're in prison now.
Well, right. They don't matter. But yes, they matter for us.
But you always had to go. You had to go to Blockbuster, and you had to be like, I want Max Busters 45.
I would like the erotic misadventures of the Invisible Man.
I want the Bust Brothers too, please. and they had to go into the under the counter or whatever, and it was in a leather case.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Like to not show it. To,
there are
like,
children
just not
in the
have
store,
it be like
Henry.
readily. Yeah.
Children looking at renting the movie Click with Adam Sandler.
Right. They can't be seeing a vagina. That would be the worst thing for them.
That would be the worst. Honestly,
Is that a penis?
Seeing Adam Sandler is more unsightly than a genitalia, but
he's all right.
Yeah, you did have to say it like that, though.
I did have to say it like that. I did. My brother, I went to Maryland 2 weeks ago to visit my family. My brother was like, "Guys, we gotta watch this movie," and it's called "That's My Boy," and it has Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg in it, are like the two main characters. When I was a kid, I was like, Adam Sandler's like, like he's just like a goofy, like funny guy,
Yeah, he's like Jerry Seinfeld.
I think I've decided that I hate Adam Sandler.
Yeah, man. It's just like, why does he look like that? Why does he?
No, it has nothing to do with the way he looks. And I don't hate him. I'm just being dramatic. But like the whole movie's just like, hey guys, and I'm like, this isn't funny. Like the movie had a lot of funny moments, but it was not because he was like the whole time.
What's that movie with The Rock and Adam Sandler where it's like fucking Galaga is like real and they come to Earth and shit, and they have to like fend off like Pac-Man from like
Pixels.
the White House.
Pixels.
That movie is horrendous.
It's just like
it's the perfect encapsulation of Adam Sandler's real life that he lives.
Like Jack Black is the new Adam Sandler, and I'm really starting to get tired of Jack Black being in every movie.
I think so, yeah. But like, he's just adopted himself to the language of today. He plays fucking Minecraft with his kid on YouTube.
Right. Which I think is a cool thing to do. Like even though you're a celebrity, you should still spend time with your kids. That's awesome. I loved him in The Holiday. He actually acted, and it was pretty good. And it's like one of my favorite Christmas movies. And then, he's in the Minecraft movie. He's in the Mario movie. He's in the new Jumanji movies are an interesting way to spend your time. But it's just like I just feel like he's playing Jack Black. It's like The Rock, or I guess Adam Sandler. Like they're just playing the same character over and over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, we know what I think about The Rock, but
I don't like him as a guy. I just think he'd be a good Bigsby. Okay?
I just disagree so hard with that.
That's okay.
And I find it insane that most people disagree with me.
It's not that most people disagree with you. It just so happens that the population that you surveyed disagreed with you.
I think if you asked, most people that matter disagree with me.
That's honestly worse.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, I know.
I think if I asked the population as a whole, there's a ton of 90-year-old grandmas who are like, hell yeah, dude.
Right.
Which sucks because they don't matter.
To you.
No, they don't matter. They're almost dead, dude. Who gives a shit what they think?
I think she matters, even though she doesn't know about Mario or Pikachu.
She doesn't. If you don't know about Mario, you shouldn't be able to vote. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You shouldn't be able to vote. You're not tapped in. You got to be a little bit tapped in.
I don't even entirely disagree with that.
I know the literacy tests were racist, but I think we should probably have.
But Mario's a white guy, but like everyone knows about Mario.
Well, there should be a test so that like you know who the Rizzler is.
Yeah, there's gonna be. It'll be like it'll be like George Washington, Abe Lincoln, and then there's like the Rizzler.
Yeah.
And then there's a picture of Mario, and then I'm trying to think of other.
Alex Trebek.
And then there's Sonic, right? And then Alex Trebek is on there, and then you have to get at least 5. Let's say there's 5 people. You have to get at least 4, and if you don't, you can't vote.
Yeah, you gotta know Lester Holt. You gotta know Ana de Armas. You gotta know Sean Evans.
I'm safe.
And you gotta know.
I'm out.
Sean Evans from Hot Ones. You don't know Sean Evans.
Oh, is he the bald guy?
No, he's the guy who asks really good interview questions.
He's bald.
I wouldn't dilute someone's entire character into one physical feature about them. I'm a little bit more kind than that.
I didn't say that that's his whole personality. I just don't know him.
It seems to be all of personality that you know about him.
It is, because I don't watch Rugrats. I just know what the guy looks like. I think he has like ginger eyebrows. Hot ones.
I watched
Post. Hey, Sean Evans, look at that.
I hate you sometimes, man. I hate you so fucking much.
Yeah, I know.
Just watch The Godfather, bro. It's ridiculous.
So he is bald.
But I'm not gonna disagree. I never disagreed, man. It's fucked up.
But you never said yes.
Bald
I was
people,
just like, is he the bald guy?
Bald people get so much, you know, they're oppressed in a world today.
I didn't say, is he bald, in parentheses, ugly, and has no hair. I just
You're
asked
carrying
if he
the
was
stereotype over, man.
Whatever, man. I'd sleep with The Rock and you wouldn't. I don't give a shit that he's bald. Fuck you.
If Sean Evans found out that all you knew about him was bald, how do you think he would feel?
Fine, he's bald. See if someone was like,
no,
is Henry the guy with the blue eyes and the messy ass hair?
This is another example of bald people just being put down by the public. They're not valuable. They're not handsome. They're not smart.
What?
We can see their brain and how small it is.
Okay.
Their forehead's basically clear, like those damn fish that live in darkness.
Thank you.
I watched the Hot Ones episode with Kai Cenat the other day while I was making dinner, and it's like normally Sean Evans like asks, I think, pretty good interview questions, but with Kai Cenat, like, what do Sean Evans and Kai Cenat talk about? What do they have?
I have no idea. Mostly because I don't know anything about either of them.
One of Sean Evans' questions to Kai Cenat was, is there a food that you've eaten on stream that you think is like really good? Which is, if you're like a really popular internet personality, I think that's like an insult of a question to ask, which is very funny.
I would agree. I think it's hilarious. Have you ever, like, you know, we eat food here. Do you ever do that?
Yeah.
Like, what's that like as a streamer?
What's that like for you, and how is it different as being Kai Cenat?
Like, how is it different for you, Kai Cenat, a guy with, like, cool, long black hair, versus me, Sean Evans, a bald man?
And do you think Sean Evans, a bald man, could pull off the dreads as well as you do?
No.
He also asked Kai fucking what he would do to like bring more viewers to like the NFL and the NBA and stuff like that, because like the NFL and the NBA have this problem where like young people don't watch at the same volume that like older people do. Right. So they're trying to like, you know,
dying.
They're trying to attract the newer audiences by bringing on Kendrick Lamar for the fucking Super Bowl and shit, right?
And to be fair, that was a great choice.
So he's like, Kai Cenat, you have lots of young people who watch you. What should the NFL do to bring in the young viewers? And Kai Cenat's answer was, I just think I should be allowed to react to it on stream. Which isn't the worst idea ever, actually.
No, it's not a bad idea.
But
it's
you
just
know,
like,
he's
that doesn't
saying
really help the.
He's saying it from the perspective of like, I want to watch basketball on stream and not get in legal trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Which is fair. I mean, I feel like, you know,
but
that
also
might push viewership a little bit.
He's a man of content, but like, why? He should know that just watching fucking basketball on stream is dog shit content, right? Because Kai Cenat doesn't know fucking ball about ball. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know that. Maybe he does know ball.
I think the Kai Cenat stream where he's watching the fucking Pistons versus the Miami Heat, he doesn't know shit about either of the teams.
Probably not. What does he do? Like, what is his thing as like a streamer? Like, does he play games, or is he just funny?
He does big things.
Right.
Are we gonna? Do you want me to go through the?
I saw that time that like Nicki Minaj was on his stream.
Yeah, he has famous.
I saw that clip
sometimes.
It was really funny because, you know, she just like called him annoying for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But you know, like, you have to get to that level somehow. Like,
I don't know how Kai Cenat would describe himself as an entertainer. I'm not really sure there's a genre. In this sense, he's sort of post-genre. He's sort of I guess
he's very avant-garde.
I guess the closest thing is like he plays games sometimes, because if you're on Twitch, you just do that. But I think also the closest thing is probably he just does like, I don't even know if you can call it a talk show really, because it's not.
He does like just chatting streams.
I mean, but just chatting is everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think he has a thing called Mafia-thon where he's live for 30 days straight and he plans out content.
That's crazy.
And he had a little Uzi Vert on his stream, and I talked about, and he had Denzel Curry was on the stream.
That's actually pretty fucking crazy.
And SZA was on the stream. And John Cena was on the stream.
What the fuck?
And they chatted up, you know?
Yeah. I just don't like, hey.
And then sometimes when Kai Cenat, he orders food and the food gets there, then Phantom comes into the room, because Phantom is also live on his stream, and he goes,
and he walks down.
You know what time it is.
And then everyone goes, holy shit! It's Phantom Tax!
That's what they do.
Everyone loses their mind. Even I know about that.
Do you know that Kai Cenat coined the term Riz? I
did know that.
Yeah, he's generational, man.
No, I'm not saying, like, I'm sure he's probably a great guy. Obviously, he wouldn't be so successful if he wasn't. I don't know anything about him.
I don't know where he's from now that I'm thinking about it. I have no idea. He's probably from, like,
Ohio,
Minnesota or some shit.
As many cool, famous people are.
Sean Evans didn't get to that in the fucking Hot Ones interview, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like the first thing that you typically ask is, like, where the hell are you from?
Not on Hot Ones. Normally he asks... the first question I think Sean Evans asked him was, like...
do you eat food on a stream?
No, it was like, has Kevin Hart given you any wisdom as it pertains to the entertainment industry?
Right. And Kevin was like...
And Kai Cenat went on like
you just got to star in as many movies with Dwayne The Rock Johnson as you can.
Kai went on like a 2-minute tangent about how Kevin Hart is just like so short. Even though Kai is also short.
I was going to say, aren't they both like...
They're both like 5'3" or some shit.
Oh, that's crazy. Not crazy that they're that short. It's just crazy to make fun of someone for being short and then also be short.
Yeah, it's black on black crime, bro.
Yeah, literally.
it's short king crime on short king crime.
Short king crime. The monarchy is falling apart.
Yeah. But whatever, man. Fucking Kai Cenat, dude.
Kai Cenat.
I wish we could burn it all down and start over.
It'd be great.
Speaking of burning it down, we've had some people burn some shit down recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you mean like metaphorically, or has there been like an actual like large fire that I'm unaware of?
No. Now we're gonna segue into talking about the Los Angeles fires. What
Really?
You think I'm gonna bring that up on this show?
No, I don't. That's why.
Let's have a 30-minute conversation about Israel Palestine now. That's what I want to talk about,
dude. Benjamin Netanyahu. Imagine how awesome it would be to be him.
I do think it would be cool to be a leader. This is what we were talking about last night. I think it would be an interesting life. I don't agree.
You got to word this very carefully.
His work, not a fan of it personally.
Hate it. Potentially one of my least favorite things of all time.
I, in fact, would expunge it from the universe if given the opportunity to do so.
Without a doubt.
But being sort of a tyrannical figure in the Middle East would be like a badass movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just mean that you would have a very high quality of life.
No. I think your life would probably suck ass.
No, it would. Everyone would just like be at your beck and call, and you would have a tiger, and it'd be cool.
It would be action-packed.
Sure.
That's what I think. It would be like an Indiana Jones movie when he's in like Egypt, but I'm like that evil guy from Aladdin, you know.
You're like Jafar.
And I can have the guards I can go guards, seize the man with the monkey and the banana, you know?
Right. And then
Indiana
I'll be Aladdin,
Jones
I get to
is
do, like, a
escaping
cool
with the
chase scene.
idol, you know?
He's escaping with a Crystal Skull vodka by Dan Aykroyd. Catch him.
And we would use those cool cars that they had when they were filming those movies. And we would have a little Chinese boy called Short Round. And we would take him places.
Would he be like small and fat, so you just call him Short Round?
That's a kid in Indiana Jones. It is? There's a short, fat Chinese kid called Short Round.
They call him what? That aged well.
It was a different time, man. It was a different time.
That's fun. So funny.
That was my favorite character to play as in the Lego Indiana Jones game.
That's like getting the nickname like Pudge or something. You hate to hear that. That's tough.
Yeah, or who's that Pigpen from the Peanuts? And he just has the dust cloud around him perpetually.
He does. That's peak character design right there.
I think so.
We haven't really gone up from that.
No, there's we got to talk about it, okay? Because we had Nintendo fucked up Mario Kart, man. We want to talk about how we have Mario Kart in our hands all the time, but they fucked it up. They made it so.
Yeah, is this the giant fire that you're talking about?
When you go online, it used to be everyone picked random when you went online. Because
right, which also
you would get a normal 3-lap track instead of one of the
which also, just so we know, is still a bad like way of doing it.
Yes, but they made it so when you pick random now, 75% of the time it picks the intermission anyway.
Yeah,
instead of the 3-lap track.
Which, like, I just don't understand. Like, are they not tapped into their community literally at all?
No, all the people who make decisions at Nintendo are 80-year-old Japanese men who go home to their wife and come before they do.
Right, but also, if they're 80, they're not having sex. And also...
That's not true, dude. That's not true. You know where the rate of AIDS is the highest everywhere in the world?
Probably retirement homes.
Retirement homes.
Yeah, it's fair.
They're fucking like rabbits, man.
They're still.
If you're 80, you can't do anything else, dude. You got arthritis.
I guess that's true.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Write a letter? No.
Wow. Okay. Life sounds tough. Well, it's just like they don't make all of like maybe they make all the business decisions, but I guess to me it's just shocking that like no one on any press team at all at Nintendo has been like, hey guys. It seems that like all of these courses that we designed, you know, all the like traditional 3-lap courses that have always been in Mario Kart that we designed for this game that are already in the game and available as 3-lap courses, people really like them and they're really good. And then everyone at Nintendo's like, okay, too bad. They're going to play the intermissions because this is Mario Kart World. We want to simulate what driving in Los Angeles is like because that's a fun video game.
I think they're aware of it, but they just had a vision for the game that they want to uphold.
Okay, well, quit.
That's not...
Like, it has some of the best Mario Kart courses that we've ever had, and they're just, like, not letting the community play them. Like, I do not get... Because, like, Knockout Tour has all the intermissions. It makes sense that there is a dedicated mode with all the intermissions, and it was designed, obviously, to be that way. Grand Prix has always been... 3-lap courses. There are 4 3-lap courses in a cup. You go from course to course.
And the 80-year-old Japanese men said, let's switch it
up, man.
Let's switch it up on some young blood.
But, like, they switched it up. They added a new mode to play the switched up version, but then they also made the classic mode switched up. Like, why did they do that?
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Because I play Knockout Tour online because I think it's fun, but I don't want to race from fucking... Dry dunes to Mario Circuit, ? Mario Bros Circuit? Mario Bros Circuit, I think.
Could be either of them, I think.
I don't want to drive between them. I want to drive on that course for 3 laps and then on the other course for 3 laps.
I don't know.
If I wanted to play it the other way, I would have played Knockout Tour.
They swing and then they miss.
It's raining.
You know, they make fucking Mario Party 6 and then they make fucking Animal Crossing Mario Party for some reason. And everyone goes, why did they do that?
We don't know.
We have no idea.
Okay. Hey, they're finally making another Tomodachi Life, though, so that'll be cool, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know. People seem really excited about that. Yeah, they did really fuck it up, though.
Some other shit that's being burned down, though. I don't know if you saw this, YouTube cracking down on AI generated.
Yes, I
content.
did. I was actually like pleasantly surprised to see this.
I was too. I think the policy broadly is that if your content heavily revolves around reacting to stuff, not even AI, if you're just uploading someone else's video and your video is going, and it's that for
holy crap,
yeah.
So those
he jumped in the wheelchair. You know, if your content is that, they're getting rid of that. You can't make money anymore. If your content is those AI videos of like a guy on the stage of America's Got Talent and he transforms into like a panther in a big burst of flames, you can't make money off that now.
But if you are doing that, please keep doing it.
Keep doing it though.
I need to see those.
You're gonna
wait, dude. What about all of the like Minecraft speedrunner?
Those are gone too.
Story time.
Because man, if you have mostly AI voice, they said that specifically. If it's all AI voice, you can't.
I kind of dig that.
Can't make
though.
money off that.
You could just read it like out loud. It really doesn't take that long.
No, it doesn't even. You know, you can do it on your phone microphone, man. You don't gotta.
No one cares.
This shit is easy, bro. I could do the best fucking Minecraft Reddit storytime videos ever if I wanted to.
Good, do it.
And I'd do it up. You know, I'd make it like. I'd play like bingo on it too. You know, I'd be like, this time on the Am I the Asshole subreddit, we're looking for a post that isn't real. It's all of them. I don't know. This time on the bingo card, we're looking for a post that
things that did not happen.
The free space is like large age gap relationship.
Shut up, phone. Sorry.
I don't know. What are some other fucking squares on the bingo card? It's like
huge age gap between
that's the free space
people in story.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then there's
the free space doesn't have a category.
No, that it's so common of a thing. That's why it's the free space, because you're just bound to get it eventually. And you can have it's a girl whose husband just absolutely hates them for no reason.
Damn.
Which, like, you know,
we love that trope. It's so common. That's like one of my favorite tweets.
Yeah. What?
There's a guy who tweeted, he's like, I am so jealous of straight people because your entire like relationship, like your entire like, you know, like ability to find a partner is so much larger than like it's essentially like most people on the planet are straight, we'll say, sure. And the population of people that you could choose to date is very vast, and you chose to date Derek, and he wants to kill you.
Yeah. I always think about, like, I think I've said this before, but, like, you know, like, women go through so much, you know, sometimes they work twice as hard to go half as far in this fucked up world. And then,
true,
like, at the end of it all, they marry Jeff Bezos, you know?
Right.
And it's like, I feel so bad for you, but like also
but I am jealous.
I don't think anyone who's married Jeff Bezos was forced into it. Like, that was you, pretty much.
No, yeah, like you could definitely choose to not.
So, you know, I would have made a different decision personally.
Yes. And it has nothing to do with the fact that he's bald, just so you know.
Well,
I don't hate bald people.
All I'm saying is that Jeff Bezos
will most likely be bald.
2 times divorced, right? Or 1 times divorced, and he's bald. Okay, well, so that's a data point.
He's got to do it one more time then, because 3rd time's a charm. They say the 3rd marriage always works out.
That's not... No, I don't think so.
Really?
If the first 2 didn't work out, at some point you got to say, maybe I'm part of that.
I got to imagine, like, people who are, like, on dating apps who are, like, you know, like 50, and it's like, hey, I've been through my 2nd divorce now. Like, how do you ever see that person and be like, yeah, you know what? They might be great. This is the one.
Yeah, you really only get one second chance for me, personally.
Yeah. Like, everyone makes mistakes, for sure.
Two-time divorce is crazy, I feel like.
Yes.
To me, this just means you're very bad at making decisions.
Or, like, you just don't... You don't make thought-out decisions for any reason, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I said. Thanks for repackaging it in a more...
anytime, man.
In a more digestible way.
I'm like
why don't you do that with the Riemann hypothesis, huh? Let's get you on some math problems, bro. I don't know what it is either. It's like a famous math problem that no one has solved. Here, do you want to? And we could try and solve it. I can look it up.
You want you and I to try and solve it?
Yeah, why not? Right.
Okay.
Riemann hypothesis. I'm gonna look this up. We'll just work it out. It's probably not that hard.
It's probably you're right. It's probably like really, really easy.
Yeah. In mathematics, the Riemann hypothesis is the conjecture that the Riemann zeta function has zeros only at the negative even integers and complex numbers with real part 1/2. Many consider it to be the most important unsolved problem in pure mathematics. It is of great interest in number theory because it implies results about the distribution of prime numbers. Wow. It was proposed by Bernard Riemann, parentheses 1859, after whom it is named. Fuck. I don't know why mathematicians have this interesting quirk where they all said that they had found the answer to some shit and then they just never wrote it down.
Yeah. And then for some reason, none of us are able to solve it. Like
Fermat had a famous like book of a bunch of problems where he was like, yeah, I solved like all this shit. But he just never wrote it down. The answers, though. And then it took until like 2015 to like prove all of them or whatever.
But that's like the first thing that your teacher always tells you is that you got to make sure that you got to make sure you write your work, more importantly. But you have to write down the answer when you're done.
Yeah.
It's like the first rule of being in math class.
Let me see if I can get an explanation of what the problem is. so we can attempt to solve it. I think the problem is that you and I don't understand it. Well, that's maybe we have to do a little bit of reading here, okay?
So we'd like to come to an understanding of what the Riemann hypothesis is.
Yeah. I found an article that said the Riemann hypothesis is a tough nut to crack.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it hasn't been cracked since 1859. I would say it's pretty tough.
It's probably pretty tough. Yeah. I think we could do it, though. You and me.
I don't know what a zeta function is, man.
Thank God.
I have no idea. I'll be honest. Locations of zeros. Oh my God, man. I don't want to do this.
You're done now?
I'm done, man.
That was pretty quick.
I don't think... I'm not a mathematician, man.
Hey, I'm definitely not a mathematician. I am an art major. Are you kidding me? I don't know anything about math.
That's bad.
Except how to calculate like structural loads and stuff.
You should know how to do that for sure.
But that's not the same type of math that the Riemann function is.
But you're using pure mathematics.
No, I use indecent mathematics.
Indecent mathematics? That's like when they strip in public?
Impure? I guess, well, if pure is like, pure of heart mathematics, I don't know. What the fuck is pure mathematics? What is the opposite? Indecent mathematics.
Indecent mathematics.
Duh. And I would know because I'm an indecent mathematician.
Yeah. You and all the other preteens need to be wrangled up.
I'm not a preteen.
You're like them.
Why? What?
Because
that was kind of a preteen response, actually.
You got to be wrangled up. We got to wrangle up.
Yeah, but we all need wrangling sometimes.
The preteens need a little bit of wrangling. And who better to do it than us?
And that's why we play Valorant.
We got to wrangle up all the preteens in there. They're getting too rowdy. Getting too horny for that Jet character. Or Viper. Viper has the big ass, right?
Sure. That's probably, that's what I go and pay attention to when I'm playing Valorant.
I think that's the one that has the most Rule 34 results. I could be wrong.
Agreeing or disagreeing with you makes me look guilty here, so I'm going to tell you that it is Viper.
I mean, I could check. I could look it up for us.
No, I think it is Viper.
Here, do we want to place a bet here? I'm gonna go to rule 34.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put in.
Wait. So are we betting?
Who do you think it is? Which character in Valorant has the most Rule 34 results? I'll let you pick first. Reyna. Okay, I'll go Viper then, because I think it's probably. I think it's Reyna, Viper, or Jett. Or maybe Killjoy.
Or Brimstone.
You think Brimstone? I don't know.
No, it's not Brimstone. I just remember there's that one picture of Brimstone squatting where he has a giant ass.
Yeah. Here, should I filter out by AI? Do we include AI results?
I'm gonna say yes, just because I still think that it's like a relevant statistic. Because even if people are not making it, they want it made.
So we do exclude AI.
No, we don't.
Oh, we don't. Okay. I'll search. Wait, who did you say? Reyna. I'll search Reyna first. Reyna parentheses Valorant. 1,000 results. Okay.
Exactly.
I'm gonna search Viper from parentheses Valorant. 2,000 results. That's 2-1, baby. I'll look up Brimstone for the hell of it.
Yeah, why not?
Brimstone parentheses Valorant. 200 results. Brimstone gets
not
logged,
nearly
bro.
enough.
Jett.
What about Jett?
Jett. Let's see here. 1,000 results.
Okay. I guess it is. That's so interesting. I remember people always thought that she was really attractive, and Viper just kind of scares me.
She wears the scary Darth Vader mask, and she's made of poison or whatever.
Like Reyna also has the same like scary vibe, but I think is like more attractive. But Viper is just like she's too threatening, I guess.
Sure.
She's cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what time it is?
Is it time for my fish fact?
It's time for the fish fact.
Or sorry, did you want to go first? I don't want to.
I don't give a shit, man.
Okay.
We usually do the fish fact first, so.
Yeah, we do. We could switch it up though.
It's time for the fish fact, girl.
Dude, for you. Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's episode of Henry's Weekly Fish Fact. For you, girl, and everyone else.
I put the fish
so
on
confusing
me.
sometime to be a girl. Anyway, my fact this week, there's a fish called the Pacific leaping blenny. That's right. That's his name. Sounds like a Mario enemy. They're native to Guam, our favorite place in the whole world, and like the Pacific Islands that surround it.
Okay.
And after it hatches out of its eggs, it lives entirely on the land, despite having the exact anatomy of a fish. So after they lay their eggs and they hatch in the water, and then they go and they live on the land. And they are the only fish in the world that, lives and breathes entirely oxygen out of the air instead of filtering through their gills in the water. And it does this by filtering the air through its skin and the lining of its mouth and throat, which are like sort of similar to how our lungs work, but obviously a little bit different. And it moves by like jumping with its tail and like flapping around, which is why it's called a leaping blenny. And they are the land parkour experts of Guam and the fish world.
They do parkour?
Yeah. Well, they can leap like into the air.
I got that.
They're called leaping blennies.
But you said parkour. So like,
well, they jump from like rock to tree. Like, they're fish, so they're like kind of a little bit like, I don't want to say gelatinous, but their skin is like a little bit sticky, so they can stick to things.
Like flies.
Or like Spider-Man.
I think you just like talking about Spider-Man. It's probably more like flies.
Well, flies aren't sticky. They just have like sticky
They have sticky feet. Yeah, they're sticky.
I guess that Spider-Man has sticky feet too. I don't know what you're fucking right. I'm sorry.
They're getting sticky like
flies.
Tyler the Creator, bro. Spider-Man has sticky stuff that he uses.
He does have a lot of sticky stuff.
And he uses it.
And he shoots out thick, sticky ropes from his
Okay.
wrists.
That's awesome, man.
What?
And this has been Henry's Weekly Fish Fact.
Fish Fact.
I don't know. I can't do acapella.
That's
All right,
okay.
here's my poem.
Hey, wait.
What?
It's now time for Jackson's pretty poem.
Okay.
Dooba-doo-wah, dooba-doo-wah. Your turn.
What instrument was that even?
My voice.
Touche. This one.
It was a melodica.
This poem, I decided to do a haiku. So if you're unfamiliar, haiku, 3 lines. The first and last line are 5 syllables. The middle line, 7 syllables. Traditional haikus are also generally about nature. So I tried to stay pretty true to the theme on this one. I wanted to do traditional Japanese haiku. I was looking up for examples for haikus to sort of get the vibe. And all the examples I could find broke the rules of haiku, like the syllable rules. And I was very mad about it. Yeah. I saw one with 4 lines, which I consider sacrilege, Like that's just, can you even call yourself a poet at that point?
No.
I would think not.
I would call you a faker and a fraud.
And also, many of them I found out don't have titles. They're just referred to by their first line, which I feel like is also a bit of a cop-out.
Yeah, that's not, no.
Painters do this a lot too, where they don't
from,
give a title. It's just like, oh, this is fucking,
this is yellow on canvas.
This is Mark Rothko's Seagram mural Volume 4 or whatever.
Part 3 with Dante.
Shut up, man. Fuck you, dude. Anyway, this is my very first ever in my life haiku. It's titled Incidental Ice Cream. And be careful. Try and spot the syllables if you can. Monumentous crag. View, stork, to reach a home where rock meets water's end. That's it. That's the whole. It's really short because it's a haiku.
What's a haiku? Yeah.
So.
Is it 5-7-4?
No, it's 5-7-5. Rock meets water is 2.
And
clap it out if you have to at home.
And maybe I should have. Are haikus always 5-7-5?
Yeah. Well, no. Apparently, if your name is fucking, I forget the guy who offended me so much with his abhorrent structure. I forget his name. I should find
his informal haiku structure.
It's informal, indecent even.
It's disrespectful to the art form.
You would think it was written by a preteen who needed to be wrangled.
And put in a big tub.
to wash him. Because they're all so dirty. They're all horned up.
Okay.
They are. That's what they do.
I don't like talking about preteens in that way. I don't want to create any of that imagery.
It's the human experience, man. It's just what they do.
No, I remember being a horny teenager.
Yeah. And pre-teenager as well.
Right, but like now that I'm an adult, I'm like good.
Yeah. But there are a lot of preteens
who need to be wrangled, I guess.
They need to be wrangled a little bit, and that's okay. They all need to be wrangled. I needed to be wrangled. I should have been wrangled in more when I was a preteen.
I probably should have been wrangled in more a little bit too.
That's what I'm saying. So someone's got to do it. So we'll step up. And we'll say, stop picking Viper so fast in the character select.
No, it's always fucking Reyna and Jet, man. You log in, it's Reyna.
I'd actually love to see Viper pick more.
And then someone else goes, that's who I was going to play.
Yeah.
And then the guy who locked Reyna's like, nana, nana, boo, boo. And then, we grab both of them in a big burlap sack with a money sign on it, and we throw them in the tub.
We throw them in the big prison tub where all the big burly men scrub them down with big bars of soap.
Right.
In the prison bathroom shower place. The big shower. Every prison has a big shower.
They do all have big showers.
And it's not like
It's communal. You gotta hang out. It's like kind of like the prison yard.
I would not behave. I would not. I was gonna say behave. I would not. I would not make it in the big prison shower. I don't think.
Let's just say I would not behave in the big prison shower. I'd be shoving soap up all my inmates' asses.
I don't think. I don't fuck with the like. There's just sort of shower heads that come from the
just
ceiling,
like sticking out of the wall.
And there's just like 5 of them, and it's just a big room with a drain in the center. I don't fuck with that. That's weird, man.
Well, yeah, duh, but like you're in prison. What do you mean, like?
Can't they just give me a stall, man? Why can't I have a stall to myself? Is that too much to ask?
I don't know.
They couldn't put a couple walls up. I want my privacy. I can't get one moment to scrub a dub by myself a little bit. I already have to share the fucking bunk bed with another fucking cretin. One of Jeffrey Epstein's
What if your dorm
lackeys.
mate? What if your cellmate though is like really chill?
I mean, maybe, but some people don't have that. Sometimes their dorm mate is, John Mulaney.
See, you call them a dorm mate too.
I would hate to be fucking bunk mates.
I'd be cellmates with John Mulaney.
No,
oh my god, are you serious?
I'd fucking kill myself.
Henry, it's time to wake up. The guards are banging on the bars, and you're still not awake. Clang, 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 go the bars. Shut up, John.
Can you imagine? You're digging the hole through the cement with a spoon next to John Laney. And he's like, it's so fucking dark in here.
How are we supposed to get through all this concrete?
John Mulaney,
all I have is this spoon.
We're supposed to be quiet. It's 2 a.m.
But Henry, I'm so hungry. I just want to drink those cartons of milk. Milk. Yeah, I think he'd be a great cellmate anyway.
No,
I guess what I'm trying to say.
I would kill myself. Y'all get into the... You drop into the sewer, and he's like, it's so disgusting in here.
Why is the water that color?
This is where the poop goes?
I wonder if we'll see Raphael or Leonardo down here.
Yeah.
And then we make it out to New York City, and we do. Maybe he would be really annoying. I'm sure he's like a nice, normal guy.
Also, you want a guy who like did some shit. You know what I mean? Like John Mulaney did cocaine. Like who gives a shit, right? It's like not interesting at all. You want a guy who like knows how to use a gun.
Yeah, like just in case
they can protect you.
So I want like a mafia guy.
Maybe, I don't know. A lot of people know.
And we gotta be chill.
I don't know why it
I
don't think it has to be a mafia guy.
Okay. I want like a park ranger who is an arsonist or something.
I don't think you want that guy.
No, I don't. That's why you want someone who's done something. I don't want them to do something too bad.
No, but you want them to be like capable. You know what I mean? The park ranger who is an arsonist like knows how, like that's dangerous, man. That's fucking...
He might just be evil.
They know what wires to cut to make the bombs explode. Setting fire to a park is also like, what the fuck are you doing? This is for no one's gain. That's true chaotic evil, man.
Yeah.
You want a criminal? You want a criminal who thinks fucking Jamie Dimon from J.P. Morgan should be killed because of what he did in 2008.
Right. I just don't think that I'm that lucky. I don't think I'm going to get that.
Well, no, none of us are that lucky. That's why we all die. But if we're we're talking optimally here, which we are, especially if we're trying to solve the Riemann hypothesis.
Equation, right, yeah.
If we're trying to find where the zeros intersect on the zeta function, which Jamie Dimon doesn't know shit about, even though he should be in
I know what all
prison.
those words mean separately, but together, I think they mean something that I will never understand.
The zeta function, bro. We're trying to find where fucking zeta of s equals 0 given prime integers or something.
Right.
Keep your head in the fucking game, dude.
I'm sorry. My head's out. It's in the clouds.
Isn't it? This is a math thing that I always found insane. Like Pythagoras. He did some cool shit back in the day. You know his shit.
The triangle. His theorem.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Of course.
There are infinite solutions to the problem. Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. These are examples of solutions. There are other ones.
Incredible.
There's infinite of them. There's, if you do A cubed plus B cubed equals C cubed, no solutions.
Ever.
We go from infinite solutions to literally 0. And in fact, if you go, maybe if we go up to 4, instead of cubed, it's 4. No solutions there either. There's no solutions for any number over 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
And it's crazy that we proved that.
And then he figured that out like many hundreds of years ago.
No, it was like an Australian guy in like 2012 or something.
Oh, cool.
But I always thought that was
I mean, like
crazy.
originally Pythagoras.
No, Pythagoras didn't do that shit.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm saying, but he has the OG theorem.
Yeah, he's the OG.
Right.
But his problems were a lot different than our problems. He was like trying to figure out how to make a boat that worked. Whereas today we're trying to get to the moon. Yeah, I think so.
So he was probably busy doing orgies and stuff on the weekends.
I also think it was some Arab guy who figured out that shit right before he did. and then we just took the Greek guy's name.
I mean, Pythagoras is kind of a hard name.
It's sort of a trend in mathematics.
Yeah. We do love just stealing from the Middle East, I guess.
Yeah, dude. I mean, their library of Alexandria was just so... It had all the knowledge. Cool. Of course we're going to steal it.
It did. All of the knowledge from Alexandria, which is a lot of knowledge.
Alexandria she knew so much. That's why she was the hot girl in school.
Right. Because she had so many books. See, traditionally that made you not hot, but back then, we all just got jealous of Alexandria, so we started to make fun of people who read books.
Reading Harry Potter did make you a bad bitch.
Oh, absolutely.
Or even better, like Percy Jackson or something.
I guess that's
true entertainment,
I'm so sad that those movies were bad.
I remember, did you ever have for library period in school? You didn't have a library period?
I don't think we had a library period.
We had every week we spent a period in the library.
That sounds awesome.
And we got to check out books and stuff because we had a library. I guess some schools probably don't have a library.
No, we had a library. It just, 1, it wasn't very big, and 2, we didn't have a specific period to go.
I mean, ours wasn't very big either. We only had 8 bookshelves or something. But we had to check out books and then read them, obviously, and then we had to take. There were standardized quizzes about the books that you had to pass.
Oh,
and all the books had a different colored sticker on them that had the level
for
difficulty. Yeah, and you needed to do.
This is a demon level book.
Yeah. This is an extreme demon level book. You had to do certain difficulties in different grades of school. And I remember there were some people like me who just did the bare minimum. I picked literally the easiest books to just pass.
No extreme demon books.
No extreme demon books. And then there were these 2 rivals from opposing factions that were you could go over the required points. And you didn't get bonus points. It was just for bragging rights. But you could go over the amount of points if you just read a lot. And there was a leaderboard that we all knew about. I don't know if it was posted somewhere, but we all sort of knew how many points everyone had. And so I remember it was my buddy Paul and then Riley from the opposing girl kingdom. It was
Capulets.
Paul, the king of the rascals and criminals and thieves. You know,
the Island Boys.
a man who ran the underground, the Lord of the Flies, if you will. And then there's Riley, who wore glasses and she liked Harry Potter.
So I feel like Riley and I would have been friends.
And
I'm sure Riley was probably cool.
For the entire year, every year they would compete for who had more points on who could read more books, basically. It's the lamest competition of all time. And it was also funny because Paul is this guy who would ride quad bikes in his backyards and shoot BB guns and shit. And Riley was
also reads hella books.
Yeah, he also reads hella books.
But Riley is a bookworm, I guess.
Yeah, that's
I
just
presume.
what she did. Yeah, she's just like a normal person.
So Paul was just like a jack of all trades.
Sort of. He was the most intelligent of all the criminals, for sure.
And that's kind of where you want to be.
I remember Paul's his favorite shirt in the whole world was like one of those like realistic camo shirts. And he always wore that in basketball shorts. He was dope as hell, man. I miss Paul.
I was waiting for you to just be like, Paul's favorite shirt was like one of those photos of like 3 wolves with like the moon shining in the background.
No.
And it says alpha on it.
No, he just liked camo.
He knew his spot as the leader of the criminals.
And in between his crimes against humanity, he just, he loved reading for some reason.
There are a lot of good books out there.
I guess. I don't know if there's a lot of great books at the 6th grade reading level, but
definitely not as many, maybe. But they're there.
I mean, what's the reading difficulty of 1984? Because typically you read that in high school. But I think even
I would
then,
say middle school.
Even then,
I don't think
the
it's like
average high schooler doesn't really understand what the fuck they're reading. They just know that the fucking guy, he goes to his job and the cameras are watching him and stuff. And then they're like, oh, that's like bad,
Being watched is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess conceptual, but I feel like the language is not. It's not that like the language is written in a way that it's like really difficult to understand. I don't think so.
I somewhat
could
disagree.
Be wrong.
I think it's like
okay.
I don't think we're given the tools, or maybe at least I wasn't, to proper, or maybe the average person that I knew did not have the tools required to like understand the subtext of what was being said.
Sure.
They just sort of looked at it from like, Big Brother is bad because he makes all the choices in the world.
Right. And he's the villain.
But they don't.
There's no sort of nuance or.
They don't know about George Orwell or why he thought all that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but like Fahrenheit 451, I think, is a lot more simpler. It's
great book.
Okay,
yeah. So maybe that's a good example.
Like I think similar sort of premise, but like the language is a lot more clear around like, I forget the guy's name in the book, but like he goes to like home and his house is all iPads on the wall and his wife is like a zombie, and then he finds a book because of his job, but the fire department's job is to like burn books.
Right.
And it's like a very obvious like destruction of the knowledge,
Yeah.
Whereas 1984 is like, I mean, similar things happen in 1984, but it's like,
a little bit like
it's more about like procedurally how that stuff sort of happens instead of like physically.
Yeah, I feel
like where in Fahrenheit 54 he's being chased by the robot dogs into the sewers and stuff like that.
Yeah, and he has to escape.
Yeah,
and they tell the entire thing. Whereas like it's like in Big Brother in 1984, it's like you're being watched, but like we never really like pinpoint exactly how or why.
It's more about like the anxiety,
like how it's happening and why it's bad.
Yeah,
yeah,
and like the Oceania is a bad place, I think, is the main takeaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not somewhere that I'd like to vacation. Oh my God, what?
It's always with that damn phone, bro.
My mom is calling me. Are you surprised?
No, not at all. Maybe she just likes hearing your voice. You ever think about that?
Why?
Why do you think, man? Maybe
listen to my podcast. Then.
Maybe because she birthed you.
Yeah, and she has 2 other kids. Call them.
What is she gonna?
It's
talk
just
about
always
with
me,
Oliver,
man. Nothing. Hearing their conversations at home, he responds in like 1-word answers, like always.
Yeah, he's an
it's
alpha.
Like talking to a cave person. No,
he's an alpha, dude.
Gah. Hungry.
What is a bitch like your mom supposed to get from him?
Whoa, pal. Don't talk about my mother that way. She's a lovely woman. She's just super anxious all the time.
Yeah. And that's okay.
It is okay. She doesn't even know she's being watched.
We're all being watched, man. There's camera on our phone, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we're also like
got this thing.
literally being watched, like actually.
Yeah. Right now, probably.
Right, because we're recording it. We're intending for it to be watched.
We're willing, we're willingly giving up
yeah.
our time for people to look at us. Which I don't really know why you'd want to do that, but
You ever meet one of those guys that like has the duct tape over their phone camera?
No.
Never?
I've seen people like with like I've never seen anyone use duct tape to do it. I've seen people with like privacy sliders and stuff on their cases.
Yeah.
But there's something more like raw about doing it with duct tape. Like you're really into the cause.
Yeah. Like you're about this shit. Which I don't know. It's just like I remember when I was in New York City a long time ago. I was there like on vacation, and we went on this like boat tour of the city where like we went up to the fucking Statue of Liberty and we were like, look, that's the Freedom Tower. That's where 9/11 happened a long time ago.
Right.
And it was on it was on one of those like boats that they would use in the Navy. Like it's like one of those like rubber sort of dinghy boats with just like a single motor on the back. You know what I mean? And it was like captained by this guy who like was in the Navy or something like that. And he had blue duct tape over his front facing and his outward facing phone camera.
That's crazy. He's just trying to be safe.
And I think I pointed it out, or someone I was with pointed it out. And he was like, "Yeah, don't trust the government.
It's the feds.
It's the feds, And it's like, you worked for the government, man. They have every piece of information on you that
you've ever.
They know shit about you that you probably forgot about.
Right.
Also,
so
like,
why are you worried about it?
What is the fear there? Like, okay, I'm a hacker, right?
Hello, hacker.
I hack into your phone, and I'm not familiar with the technology to do this, but obviously, like, it's possible where you can activate someone's phone camera remotely, and now I'm viewing your camera somehow. I would have to do more research. I don't know about this. But I'm just going to assume that it's possible and that it's accessible and easy to do.
Yeah.
Okay, I do that. I have access to your phone camera now. What valuable information do I actually get from that? Like
You can see what I look like.
I've done all of this work to see that your phone is in your pocket.
Yeah. Or like you're doing the dishes and like listening to 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlson.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
You're watching me do this, making my way downtown. And it's just like, why am I watching this right now?
There's so many easier ways to get way more useful information that I can do stuff with. You know how easy it is to get someone's social security number?
I don't know, but sure.
All you got to do is, well, maybe I shouldn't say.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds great.
It's just take my word. It is so easy to get someone's social security number and then just like, take out 3 credit cards in their name and max it out. Like, what do we do? Why do I need your phone camera, man? They don't give a shit about that.
Right. But like, what if people are trying to watch me?
Do what, man?
I'm also like not that important. None of us are that important.
The government is watching me give these boat tours of New York City. We have to be very careful.
We have to stay vigilant just in case they're watching us. It doesn't matter.
Meanwhile, this guy's on his second divorce on Tinder, trying to figure it out.
Right. His age range for people is set between 20 and 26, and he's 58. and it's normal.
And his name is
They're of age.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
His name is Filbert.
Filbert.
I just love the name.
I think the best case scenario out of the phone camera thing is like you see the guy jacking off. And then congrats, you have blackmail.
Yeah, I guess.
But then
so.
your blackmail still has to like work successfully. They could just be like, okay, I don't give a shit. Like people jack off. Who cares? I don't. It doesn't.
And now I could put your penis on the internet.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
There's
like, okay.
fucking.
There are like thousands of penises.
There are a lot of
internet.
penises on there, man.
Mine's gonna get lost in the sauce, bro.
I mean, I guess you do. It's like the Black Mirror thing where the kid is caught jacking off, and then it's like actually he was jacking off to child porn or whatever. But there's still no evidence for that. It's just a video of the guy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You would have no way of knowing.
So it's like if I'm the family member being blackmailed,
right?
And it's like
hypothetically,
Filbert. I get an email from a person I don't know, and it's like, Filbert was jacking off to child porn.
I'm just not going to respond. I'm going to be like, another classic
I don't even know
scam.
if I see it. It might go to spam.
It probably does.
So, this is all to say that maybe you want to put 2 layers of blue duct tape over your phone camera.
Right. It might be too transparent with just the one.
Yeah. I don't know.
And also stay away from New York City. The guy giving boat tours is recording you.
He's well, not if the tape is over his phone.
Right.
He's being recorded by the government. Because the government wants to know what's happening on those boat tours.
Those boats, because there could be illegal villains on them.
There could be criminals, like John Mulaney.
Yeah, or
Gilbert Gottfried. Rest his soul. What did we learn today?
I learned that haikus are written in a 5-7-5 syllable structure and not 5-7-4. I learned that I can't count syllables, which is a good realization for me to have.
Yeah. You might need that skill in the future. You never know.
Probably not. No.
What if you enter into it like a game show where it's like, how many?
If I get put on Squid Game.
How many syllables? You're not gonna be put on Squid Game, bro.
Okay.
And your ass is lucky you dodged the fucking Amazon Squid Game show.
I wasn't old enough.
I know, but if you were old enough, you like wouldn't have been like fed or whatever.
No, I would have been fine. I would have been. I would have been okay. I don't really eat a lot.
And you wouldn't have been. They didn't pay according to union laws or whatever. I forget.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, then I'm out. That's like the whole reason that you would be there.
I might be making some shit up. But I learned about fish that jump.
Yeah, on land too.
On land, I guess there are fish that jump in water only.
Right. Well, they're the only fish that lives entirely above water. That's why they're special.
And yeah, I don't know how we end this.
Okay. Well, there we go.
All right.